For many students, high school can be a struggle as it is. For a local teenager living with epilepsy, it's even more of a challenge. Doctors diagnosed Neuqua Valley High School senior Megan Morrissey with epilepsy when she was just 3 years old. The chronic condition is the third most common brain disorder following Alzheimer's disease and stroke. November is Epilepsy Awareness Month, and NCTV 17's Kevin Machak shares her story.
Megan Morrissey is one of 3 million Americans diagnosed with epilepsy.
People have epilepsy because they have abnormal electrical discharges that go on in the brain.
This results in random seizures that can be as mild as staring episodes or as severe as convulsions and loss of consciousness. For Megan, her condition is a more mild case.
I kind of get this little ball in my eye and I get like a headache. I know when it's coming, so when I get it, I tell the teacher I need to go to the nurse, and then when I go to the nurse, then they let me sit down for a while until it goes away.
Doctors say no matter how mild the case may be, if seizures aren't controlled, they can make life much more difficult.
It limits what they can do, makes it harder for them to get a job, and it has sort of negative effects on how they feel about themselves.
And it's not always just the condition itself that has negative effects.
The medication that she takes, the job of the medication is for it to slow the brain activity down. And because it does that, it slows her down. So she's not going to keep up with everybody else at the pace that they would keep up at.
When I do swimming, I'm much more slower than everybody else. But when I did softball, I couldn't run as fast as everybody.
But that doesn't stand in the way of enjoying a day of bowling with her friends. She says it's the perfect sport because of the lack of physical stress, and it keeps her out of bright light, which can trigger a seizure. Megan also finds relief through Camp Blackhawk, a summer camp that the Epilepsy Foundation provides to kids and teens with the condition. Her mom says if there's one good thing to come from her epilepsy,
it'll make her stronger. You know, she probably has to deal with more than most adults do. If I had one wish on this planet, it would be that Megan would not have seizures anymore, so she could live a relatively more normal life.
Things are looking up for Megan. She's been seizure-free for 4 months, and she hopes to keep her seizures under control well enough to pursue a career in nursing. I'm Kevin Machak for Naperville News 17.
According to the Epilepsy Foundation, 1 in 10 adults will have a seizure at some point. For more information, visit epilepsyfoundation.org.